Sure, I know chicken fat's no good for you, but I want some of the flavor in here. So I'm taking that thigh with the bone in, and I'm going to get some chicken fat out of that. Sounded like an explosion. Anyway, I'm going to leave it like that for a few minutes, and then I'll put the rest of the vegetables in there and everything else. So that took about a minute and a half, and I forgot to do something which I wanted to do prior to that, was to score the chicken so it cooks fast, because barley doesn't take that long. So anyway, I'm discarding all of this fat, and I just have a little bit in the pan to saute the vegetables. So I'm going to score this. Because, you know, if this was a boneless piece, I wouldn't do this. But there is bone in there. So, you know, it takes longer to cook. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm going to add the vegetables. And this piece, you know, I just realized I would have gotten enough fat off of that piece of sausage. But I'm not using any stock because I don't have any fresh stock. And I don't like using store-bought. So we're going to get the flavor. Oops, sorry for the banging. No more banging. I can understand that. It's very annoying. And the fan that goes on sometimes when I cook, that's annoying also. What nothing I can do about the fan. Anyway, this is relatively simple. So the sausage is in there for flavor, and everything else is in there for flavor. And let that sweat a little bit. You want to have color, you can cook it longer. But I'm just going to sweat it up. Nah, maybe I'll put color into it too. No sense watching this, because all I'm going to do is stir it and then finish it up. I'll throw in the chili powder. Is optional. Why did I put it in there? I like the flavor of chili powder. Meanwhile, I'm burning it, so what I should do quickly is put in the barley, and the water. And the fresh tomato sauce. Because I don't like using store-bought tomato sauce. So I try to keep in the freezer some. And now what I'm going to do, actually I never cooked the barley and chicken together, but I think it's going to work. Easy this way, just one pot. Put it on simmer. Put a nice tight lid over it so the steam doesn't escape, which is moisture. So you want to keep everything in there nice and wet. And I'll set my timer for a half an hour, and we'll see what happens. 45 minutes later, of course the chicken is cooked. Just trying to get some of the barley off of the chicken. I'm taking the chicken out for now. Then I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to allow this moisture, the liquid, to reduce. But not cook the chicken anymore. So I'll raise the flame. The barley is firm, and in about 10 minutes it should be all over.